If I can't have you.
What's up, guys? Hey, how you guys doing? Thanks for joining me today. Today we're going to be talking about how to install a power frunk and really if a beginner is able to do it. I don't know if you guys are updated, but we did have a new addition to the family. Not a baby, but yes, a Model Y. And if you guys haven't seen those videos, I'll leave them in the description below or another link to click at the end of the video. We were having super fun with that, but it's time to return back to my Model 3 and have a video with White Falcon. So shout out to Hansshow for sponsoring this video. They help provide a power frunk. And that's something that I've been wanting because having the Model Y and that power trunk has just been so convenient. And if your hands are full, you know, it just makes it easier and it actually makes it more luxurious. But the nice thing about the frunk is, of course, you guys know, there's no license plate or anything to hold from up there. So everyone is scared to use their frunk because you get fingerprints on it, or it just takes a little bit of a push and people don't want to be touching their hood that much. So having a power frunk has been a great solution. For me, what I've seen is it's gonna have me be able to use it even more. I didn't really use it very much, I just had it as storage, but having it this accessible will let me just kind of enjoy having a frunk now. And if you guys want to, at the end of this video, and want to see where you can get this awesome power frunk, go ahead and look in the link in the description below. Also, you can use this referral code that Hansshow gave me for a special discount. Now, this is not a video on how to install it because I really didn't know how. The instructions they give, they weren't clear to me, so I had to go on YouTube and find some other YouTubers to help me out and just see which videos would best help me. Now, a little bit of background on me as far as my experience goes with being handy and everything. I would say I'm not handy at all. I'm truly a beginner. I moved into a house last year and I just recently learned how to hang up a picture frame. So everything's a little bit difficult and you know, bought a toolkit and everything's a little bit new. So if you guys have looked at this install, it can be very daunting. It looks like a lot of work. You're pulling out the front, you're handling a lot of wires, and it's very intimidating for some, but I decided to tackle it because if you get it professionally installed, it can run you upwards of $700. So with this, doing it yourself, you're able to just take at cost for the power frunk. And we're gonna go over the process, and once again, this is not a how-to video. I actually used another video. The one that I found best is from Shiva Sapkota. So thanks to you. I'm gonna put a description to his video in the description below. I just found out it was very detailed, good camera angles, and it split it out very nice in a good order. So this video is gonna be how I did it, any tips and tricks that I have for you guys from what I found out. And we're gonna give some closing remarks at the end. So here we go, I'll talk you through this time lapse. Let's go. All right, so here is the Hansshow power frunk. Here is the unboxing. Just kind of gonna go over it real quick. It comes nicely packaged in a nice safe styrofoam fitting where everything is nicely organized and keeps it well packaged so nothing gets damaged. It does come with that instruction booklet. However, the pictures were kind of blurry. That's the reason I had to go on YouTube. Once again, thanks again, Shiva, for having such a good video on how to install. Really helped a beginner like me be able to navigate it. Just great camera angles and great explanation. That was a computer box right there. And this is the 4.1 edition. There are different ones, the power frunk. So as of right now, this is the most updated one, I believe, that they gave me. Right here we have the power struts. This is what's gonna go ahead and replace the ones that are factory. Some people you've seen, they have those the struts that just open automatically but not via motor. It just kind of has more pressure, and then I'll open that later. But everything comes with what you need, a few tools, and we're gonna go ahead and go to the time lapse. So here here is my frunk. Those frunk mats right there. I had that in another video. If you want to see that, go ahead and look at my product review playlist on my channel. So the main thing, just open your frunk, get a good clear space, and you're gonna go ahead and start going. So with the power frunk, the struts, they were a little hard for me to get out, but just use that flathead screwdriver that everyone tells you about. They pop pretty easily in and out. And now with just taking that frunk basin out, yeah, everything was pretty easy. You just want to make sure you get all the clips. And I always tell everyone, don't force anything, because if it's not going, chances are it probably doesn't work. Now here I'm going through the passenger side, and you have to go through like a styrofoam or styrofoam little hole, and that's where the emergency latch goes. This was actually the hardest part for me. That was I just couldn't find where the emergency latch was going through, and I had to basically peel down the mat, and I was able to find it then. But that was the hardest part for me, and in Shiva's video he didn't have an opening, so I wasn't able to really see where it was on his video. But you just kind of keep poking through. I use that red guide cable just to see where it's poking through, and then I was able to grab it after that. Now with the sticky tape that they provide you, that's where you go ahead and put the motor as well as the computer of it, and it sticks there. But also use zip ties, because I found they weren't that sticky, but the zip ties will help secure it in place and make everything better. Now over here we are just kind of being able to rearrange the cables nicely, make sure you're kind of organizing them right, and then that's it. We're gonna go ahead and move on to our closing remarks. Alright, I hope that was a quick overview of just some tips and tricks. As you can see, the whole install in that time lapse, that was about 3 hours. Now, like I said, the most difficult part for me was that emergency latch cable, just finding it. And I kind of took a break in between then. But if you're able to find it, that will probably cut the install process to 2.5 hours. I was looking for it for quite some time. What I found is once you take away that mat behind the rug, just pull that down, and then that is how I found it. You just kind of have to keep peeling, and then use that red guide cable to just see, okay, this is where it's coming from. Now, if you saw at the very end of the video, I'm gonna attach a picture here too. The first 2 times that I tried the power frunk, now that button inside, it also works to open and close it, just like you can do from the screen. That will go ahead and close it for you. But the first 2 times that I closed it, it was about maybe 2 inches above. It wouldn't close all the way flush. And I remember that there was this adjustment that you can do. So I was gonna go ahead and research how to do that, either raise it or lower it. And then all of a sudden I tried it again and it went flush. So if that happens to you guys where it doesn't go all flush the whole way, try doing it maybe 3 to 5 more times, because I did it maybe the 3rd time, it was flush and has been flushed ever since then. So maybe there's just a calibrating part of it, but there was nothing in the instruction for that period. Now the whole conclusion of this video, can a beginner do it? Yes, however, it may be a little bit difficult if you're not familiar with using tools. All the tools you really need are a flathead screwdriver for those struts, a wire cutter for those zip ties, and you definitely need a 10mm ratchet. Those are kind of the main tools you need, but if you kind of don't know how to work your way around things and you don't find yourself very handy, it may be difficult, but it's not impossible, all right? And basically, other than that, it has worked great. If anything happens in the next few months or years, I'll go ahead and do an update video. I'm hoping to do a video pretty soon on everything I have on my Model 3 and where I got them from, because White Falcon has had a lot of just additions to it, so it'll be cool to make a video. If you guys would be interested in that, leave a comment in the comment section below, or if you have an idea for any other future videos what you guys want to see, also drop it in the comments. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please give it a like, comment, subscribe, and we have a referral code if you're thinking about buying a Tesla in the description below. Appreciate it, guys. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.